Hello YouTube, this is a Satsu 5 and this is going to be kind of a different review because I never use this item, but I bought it for my mother for either Mother's Day or her birthday. I can't remember. I don't think I got it for Christmas. But this is the Alpaka Elements Tote, and basically I was couldn't think of anything to get my mom, and I was like, well, let's kind of treat this like a hybrid of shopping for me and shopping for her. And I've looked at Alpaka's products for a good bit, and shopping for myself. And then I saw this, and I was like, oh, that's kind of me, but it's also kind of my mom. My mom uses totes a lot when she buys groceries, a lot bigger than these. And I thought this might be useful for her. I don't know what she's going to use it for, but I find it interesting, and hopefully she'll find that interesting. And by the way, it costs $50. Pre-shipping, it's $49. Also, just as a side note, this is how my dad shops. When my dad shops for me and my brother for Christmas or birthday or whatever, he thinks to himself, what would I want? And then he buys 3 of them. It's like, that's just how he shops. He's like, if I'm interested in it, they'll be interested in it. And I guess that's where I got this habit from. And that's why it's a lot easier for me to shop for my brother than my sister-in-law or someone else. But so that's kind of the tactic I used for shopping for my mother when I bought this. Again, this is the Alpaka Elements Tote, and let me show you its features, like York would say. This is a kind of a self-standing tote. Yes, and it has magnets, so it will stay shut to a certain extent with those magnets. Has dual tone handles. You got a pocket right there. That's, my hands are too big. Let me use, oh, I know, I'll use this Bagwell buoy. So that's about how deep that pocket is. It's not very wide. I can't put my hand in it. I have rather large hands, and then you got one right there too. Inside, you got individual pockets. Let's see, how many do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of them. And so you got 6 radial pockets, around the inside, and then you got your big duck pocket. And so, like I said, I've never used this. I gave it to my mom, and I told her, use it, enjoy it, tell me what you think about it, and how you use it. So, anyways, that's what she did. Now, this thing's advertised to be kind of a do-it-all tote. It says it's versatile. You can get groceries with it, which I think is way too small to get groceries, unless you're one of those weird people who buys groceries on a daily basis. EDC gear. You got a kind of a street photographer there and stuff. And it comes in several different colors. You got gray, you got green, you got blue, and black. And I love that the interior is orange, high vis. So you get that contrast. You can look inside the bag, and you can tell where everything's at. Now, my mom used this for 2 very specific, let's just call it jobs. One, unfortunately, my step-grandmother had to go to a nursing home for a small amount of time while she recovered from her trip to the hospital. She was having some kind of heart issues, and she had to stay in a nursing home until she got strong enough to move in her house. And my mom used this pouch to basically pack up everything she would need while she's basically staying with her in the nursing home. My grandparents, my biological grandparents, owned and ran one of the nicest nursing homes in the city, in my hometown. And my granddad said that nursing homes are only as good as the children who visit. Basically, if you put your parents in a nursing home, it is your job to check in on them, stay with them, visit often, so you make sure they get the care that they need. And my mom experienced what a good nursing home was like, and this was supposed to be the second best nursing home at this time, so we put her in there. And my mom used this tote, put her iPad, medicine she might need, any electronics, accessories, just about any knickknack or any kind of thing that would make her time staying with my step-grandmother a little bit more bearable. So she used it for that, and she loved it for that job. I didn't envision her using it in that way. I knew she flew at least twice a year on trips with my stepdad, and so that's kind of why I got this for her. I thought, it would be a good thing to have. And guess what she did? She went to Dublin. In fact, she got me a little sampler of whiskey from a distillery she visited. Anyway, she went to Dublin, Ireland on a trip, and this was kind of our airplane carry-on. She carried this, and this again, iPad, iPhone, chargers, portable batteries. She has one of these batteries. I showed it to her and she liked it, so she got one. And any snacks she needs, while in the airport or airplane, she likes to bring her own snacks, because you might not always want the pumpkin seeds that they give you on the airplane. And this is a transatlantic flight, so she brought snacks, and she used this for her Dublin trip, and she loved it. And she said it was very convenient. But what else can we use this tote for? Because let's face it, this is my mom. She's a very feminine woman. She don't mind wearing something that resembles a purse. Most men, when they carry a bag, they want something that's more like a gear slinger or a backpack or a messenger bag. So, I use a messenger bag a lot when I travel, and I use backpacks and gear slingers quite a bit. But this is not something that really screams "Wear Me Austin" or "Wear Me Hisatsu 5." It's just, it looks more like a purse. But I'm not above using it. I have not used it because it's not mine, but this is a use that I think would be really good for this product, and that is as a beach tote. If you have kids, or if you go to the beach and you want to keep, first off, I don't know how waterproof this is, but just to keep the sand out of your stuff, you can carry your snacks, again, your electronics, your beach essentials like sunscreen and all that stuff, put it in this bag, and it's organized. And it's just a other way of making less trips to your vehicle, which is always a pain if you can't park your vehicle right next to your tent or canopy. And even if you can park your vehicle next to your tent or canopy or umbrella or whatever you're using at the coast, a cabana, you still don't want to make a lot of trips back and forth to your vehicle if you can help it. So I think this would be an awesome, little organized bag to keep your beach essentials, basically. Bottled water or whatever beverage. You put your sunscreen, snacks. Again, all the stuff that you might need that's not necessarily a tool. Just your beach essentials. This would be a good product for that, or a good item to do that. Again, if you're, now most beaches don't allow you to carry glass, but let's just say you have your portable bar in here. You have different spirits in plastic bottles. or flask, and you can put them all around here. Put your tumblers or your mixing glasses or your pint glasses in here. You can actually carry a portable bar in here, or like for picnicking. This would be a good picnic tote. And let's just say you're with a lovely lady and you want to have your wine glasses, all that stuff. You can make a portable bar out of this. Is my point. And then might find that more bearable to carry a shoulder strap bag if it has alcohol in it. I'm just saying. So this is definitely a very useful item, a useful piece of gear. And you'd have to use your imagination with it and stuff. But it's made out of some really good material. I don't think it's necessarily waterproof. It's made out of Autoflux 20D. 6 internal pockets, foldable self-standing design, 14.5 liters, waterproof fabric. I haven't tried this with water, but it does say it's waterproof. External loop for carabiners not included. Yeah, so really cool item. I wouldn't mind buying one for myself, although I have a lot of backpacks and stuff like that. But for a beach item, I go to the coast a lot. I think this is pretty cool, and I wouldn't mind buying myself one. I just don't know if I could really justify it with all the packs I have. I'm almost as bad as most women when it comes to bags. I have a lot of bags for different things, and I'm actually trying to sell one right now. So that's it. I'm a Satsu 5, and I'm out.